Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm attempting the 10,000 calorie challenge. Basically, around about 2 years ago on my old channel, I did a 10,000 calorie challenge, and once that video was uploaded, I literally got so many comments. Apparently, the whole entire video was wrong, and apparently I made up some of the calories. From what I can remember, everything that was having in that video, it didn't have the specific amount of calories on the packaging. Therefore, I had to go to Google and search the amount of calories of that item, and apparently Google tells you the wrong amount of calories. To be honest, I had no idea because I thought Google told you the right amount of calories, but apparently it doesn't. One of the things that I find pretty crazy is that most of the things that I had in that video, it was like in a multi-packaging, so basically it didn't have the specific calories of that specific item. It just shows the amount of calories on the packaging of the multi-packaging, if you know what I mean. So today, before I have anything, I'm making sure that I check the calorie count, and if it's not on there, maybe I might have to go to Google, and hopefully fingers crossed, it will tell me the right amount, and hopefully this time around I don't make up calories. I think in that video, I think I got to at least 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 calories. I have no idea, but my aim is to actually get at least 10,000 calories in one day. To be honest, I have no plan, but we're gonna wing it. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash big ones up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. First meal of the day is breakfast, and for breakfast, I'm determined to have a massive breakfast that actually has a lot of calories in it. I feel like breakfast should be a good starting point, because if I have a lot of calories for breakfast, then throughout the entire day, no matter what I have, it can have less calories or more calories. So I feel like breakfast should be a good starting point. Anyway, I'm about to have the world's massive breakfast I've had in my entire lifetime, and by breakfast, hopefully I should be aiming for at least 1,000 calories, hopefully. Anyway, I'm about to show you guys what I'm having for breakfast, calculate it all together, and hopefully it should be at least 1,000 calories. So what I'm gonna have for breakfast is egg, beans and toast, and I've actually found on Google that egg, beans and toast can vary from, actually no, that's the wrong one. I found out on Google that egg, beans and toast can vary from 400 calories to 600 calories, but it depends on how much you actually have. Now, not gonna lie, I literally have 2 eggs, a load of beans, and a load of cheese, so that's aiming to be at least 600 calories in one meal. And then on top of that, I'm actually gonna have the chocolate chip pancake, which I actually got from Asda, and that's 180 calories. So far, that's 780 calories. And then on top of that, I'm also gonna have Nutella toast, which is 350 calories. So calculate it all together, 600 add, wait, I'm confused. 600 add 180 and then add 350. That's giving me a total of 1,130 calories, and that's basically my breakfast. So if I have all of this, then this is my total so far, and now got my breakfast. That's actually pretty good. Hey guys, I just had my breakfast. Not gonna lie guys, I am literally full. When I tell you I am full, I am literally so full. And to be honest, I don't think I've actually had a massive breakfast like that before. Anyway, the fact that I literally have 1,130 calories in the bag already, and it's not 12 PM yet, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I feel like throughout the entire day, no matter what I have, it can have less calories or more calories, but throughout the entire day, I am definitely going to snack a lot, because apparently if you snack a lot, then it'll be more easy for you. But I'm gonna snack on like food that actually has a lot of calories in it. Anyway, I'm at the shower, and I will see you guys once I have my shower. I'm gonna decide on my lunch, on my dinner, on my snack. Basically, I have no plan how to get 10,000 calories. Hopefully by the end of the day, I somewhat hit 10,000 calories. Guys, I just had a shower, and before I actually had a shower, I told you guys in the bag I've actually got 1,130 calories, and that's actually from my breakfast. And to be honest, I don't feel empty at all, like I don't feel hungry at all. But right in front of me, I've actually got the wafer sticks from Pakistan, and apparently these are literally high in calorie. I try to find out the calorie count of like wafer sticks, but I feel like I might have to go to Google and find out the calorie count for this. Yo, no way. Right, I am literally not making this up, but it says this whole jar, it contains 477 calories, which is like, pretty crazy. Just to show you guys, it literally says right there 477 calories. To be honest, I have no idea if it shows 477 for the whole jar or like 477 for like per one wafer stick. If it's actually per one wafer stick, not gonna lie, it's actually pretty crazy because in here, I think, yep, you know what? I can literally go through all of that. So that's literally 477 calories in the bag, and I will add that to my total. So I've added the 477 to the 1130, and I've actually got 1607 calories. And so far, that's actually pretty good for now. I mean, the current time right now, it is currently 12 p.m. So far, that's actually pretty good. By the way, guys, I'm literally obsessed with like wafer sticks. Basically, wafer sticks Pakistan are literally so nice. Like, I go through a jar of these, and that's an easy 477 calories in the bag. Alright guys, I am about to head out, and I thought I'd take a few snacks with me. Basically, I'm taking the Jaffa cake, and inside this one packet, I think... Yo, guys, no way. Inside this one packet is 693 calories, which is actually pretty crazy. At 693, guys, not gonna lie, that's actually insane. The fact that I literally got 2,300 calories on just on snack and breakfast is actually pretty crazy. Guys, let me know if Jaffa cakes are actually your favorite. Apparently, you get different flavors of Jaffa cake, and not gonna lie, I prefer the normal one because they're so nice. But the fact this one single Jaffa cake is 693 calories, that is crazy. Somehow I'm also gonna be taking this Reese Overload chocolate bar, and this single chocolate bar of Reese, apparently it has 509 calories, which is just actually pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys can see, but it shows it right there, 509 calories, which, guys, this is crazy. I've added the 509 calories to the 2,300 calories I already had, and I've actually got 2,809 calories, and so far I've not had lunch yet. Guys, I'm actually in the car because I am about to go do some errands, and when I am back, it's time for my lunch. Hopefully for my lunch, it'll be something big, and for lunch, I'm actually thinking loaded fries because I did my research, and apparently loaded fries definitely have a lot of calories in it, but it depends what you actually put in loaded fries to actually make a lot of calories. I feel like that will definitely boost up my calories to about 3,000, 4,000, hopefully. I have no idea. Alright guys, I am now back from my errands. Not gonna lie, it took me such a long time. Anyway, time right now, it is currently 3:30, and I am about to have my lunch. And basically for my lunch, I've told my wife to actually make the biggest, and I mean the biggest loaded fries. Hopefully that loaded fries will be a lot of calories. I also found out it also depends what you actually put in the calories. So I'm gonna research and see how many calories it is, and hopefully fingers crossed, it's actually over 1,000. So on Google it says that loaded fries calories depending on how much you actually put on it. So it could depend from 300 calories to about 900 calories, and I feel like because we're making such a massive loaded fry, it will definitely hit like 900 calories. I'm gonna add the 900 to the 2,809 that we already have, where the 0 add 900, and that's gonna be a whopping of 3,709 calories. Right guys, I just had my lunch, and not gonna lie, I am literally full, but we are determined to actually get 10,000 calories or somewhat near 10,000 calories. Anyway, I literally had most of that tray because I think I actually had 3 portions, so that's literally 900 calories in the bag, and we are now on 3,709 calories, and the time right now, it is currently 4:30, and I've told my wife to actually make a toasty, and basically, it says here the calorie count for a toasty, it all depends on what you have. So originally the toasty is actually 250 calories, but if you add like extra cheese, extra topping, extra whatever you're having, then it could be up to 600 plus calories. Now, I'm not gonna go for like a basic toasty. Basically, my toasty is gonna be huge because I wanna have extra cheese, extra chicken, whatever it is, and extra sauce, extra something else. Therefore, it will definitely count to at least 600 plus calories. So add that to my total. So far I've got 3,709 calories. Add 600. 4,309 calories. And also with that, I think she do like chicken nuggets, chicken tenders. So I'm gonna find out, see how many calories are actually in the chicken nuggets. So how many calories in, and that could vary from like 50 calories to 170 calories, but we actually have like Costco one, so I think that's definitely 170 calories. So we're on 4,309, and then add 170 for the nuggets, it's 4,479. And then for the chicken tenders, hopefully with this it will allow me to go to 5,000. Oh, with the chicken tenders, if you have it right, so it says right here there's different calorie counts for chicken tenders. So if you have it baked, it could be up to 280 calories. If you grill them, it could be 300 calories. And if you fry them, it could be 500 calories. Guys, I'm not even lying. I put my phone screen here so you can see, but it's right there. And obviously with the chicken tenders, I want to fry them, so that gives me 500 calories. So add 500, which is 4,979, and for the time right now, that's pretty okay. I still cannot believe that 3 chicken tenders fried is literally 500 calories. Like, that's crazy. Right guys, time has actually gone on and I'm about to watch Stranger Things. I'm actually on episode 4 of the final season, and from Home Bargains I actually got this massive bag of like chocolate pretzels, and I think on the bag, if I literally have the entire bag, that's a whopping 1,988 calories, which is actually pretty crazy. So this is my total so far, adding the 1,988. Yo, no way. Literally no way. That's taken me to 6,967 calories. Guys, this whole entire bag has literally given me this total, which is actually pretty crazy. But whilst watching Stranger Things, I'm also gonna have sushi. Apparently sushi actually has a lot of calories in it, but depends which one you actually get and where you get it from. So from Tesco, I will normally get the smaller packet, and hopefully me having that, it will take me to at least 7,000 calories, because this entire bag of pretzels has taken me to 6,000 calories, which is actually pretty crazy. So on Google, it says sushi actually has 60 calories in it, so I'm gonna add that to my total. So far, I've got 6,967 calories, and then add 60 calories of the sushi, which has given me 7,027 calories, and the time right now, it is currently 5:50. So far guys, we're actually doing pretty good. I mean, we are literally on 7,000 calories, and the time right now, it is currently 5:20. So far we're doing pretty good, but guys, I'm pretty shocked this massive bag contains 1,000 calories, which is like mind-blowing, and this bag has actually really helped. Right guys, time has actually gone on. It is currently about 7:30 and I am about to make dinner, and for my dinner I'm actually making homemade pizza. Last time that I made it, last time my wife actually made it, the dough, it went like too thick. So hopefully this time around we actually make it properly, and the dough, it doesn't go that thick. Anyway, I want to see how many calories are actually in a homemade pizza, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a lot. So far we're literally on 7,027 calories, and with the homemade pizza I want to see how many calories are literally in a homemade pizza. So how many calories? Okay, so apparently homemade pizza calories vary widely from around 200 calories to over 500 calories, depending on how heavy the crust is and what type of flour we use and the cheese amount and the toppings, everything like that. So I'm making sure that the crust is a cheese crust, the toppings, we use extra toppings, and we use a lot of cheese. If we do all of that, that will literally get us at least 500 calories. So that is currently my total so far, which is 7,027 calories. Add the 500, which gives a total of 7,527, which is pretty interesting. And also with the homemade pizza, I feel like we have garlic bread, so I'm gonna see how many calories are in a garlic bread, and hopefully that will be a lot as well. But not gonna lie guys, I'm literally shocked to see how many calories are literally in homemade pizza. Okay, so garlic bread calories may vary between 90 calories to 150 plus calories per slice, or around 320 or 420 calories per 100 gram, depending on the bread type, thickness, and the amount of butter fat used. That's interesting. That's actually interesting. But the garlic bread that we are using is the one from Tesco. So I'm gonna see how many calories are in there. Okay, so the one from Tesco is literally 246 calories. So I'm gonna add that to my total. And then with dinner, I've literally got 7,773,000 calories. And it's currently 7:30, and I feel like I'm not gonna get 10,000 calories, but we'll see. We've already made a mess. The flour's actually on the floor and I have no idea how that happened. Right guys, I've had my dinner and not gonna lie, I'm actually so full, but I feel like I can actually stomach dessert or something like that. But first of all, I have no idea why drink calories are literally not counted in this, because this literally has, to be honest, I have no idea, but I'm assuming it's a lot. I needed that. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm literally so full. I feel like I can actually stomach dessert. So downstairs, I'm gonna make homemade chocolate and not homemade chocolate, but downstairs I'm actually gonna make chocolate marshmallows. But I'm actually gonna use like melted chocolate and marshmallows, and each of them literally have their own calorie. Each of them has their own calorie. So I'm gonna see how many calories are inside each chocolate, because that's one that we're using in. No way! No way! Oh, that's a chocolate challenge. Apparently, Saturdays are doing like a chocolate challenge, which is around 8,000 calories of chocolate, which is actually pretty crazy. Typically, their chocolate, it has 500 calories in it. So I'm gonna add that to my total. So add 500, which gives me a total of 8,273, and then also I want to see how many calories, how many calories are in halal marshmallow. Okay, so basically 80 calories in a packet of like halal marshmallows. So I'm gonna add 80, and my final total is 8,353 calories, which, not gonna lie guys, that's actually pretty good. Right guys, we've had our dessert and we're now about to watch a movie, and obviously with our movie we're about to have some snacks, and to be honest I don't feel like hungry for snacks. But earlier I think it was a Jaffa cake or the Reese, one of those two snacks that you had the highest amount of calories in like one packet, but I think it's actually Jaffa cake, and so far I'm actually on 8,353 calories. Obviously if I have the Jaffa cake whilst watching my movie, add the 693, which gives me a total, the final total of 9,046 calories, which is actually pretty crazy because that's literally close to 10,000. Right guys, we're about to watch a movie and I'm about to have my final snack for this video, which is a Jaffa cake, because I feel like these literally have a lot in calorie. I mean, like I said earlier, they literally have, wait, you can't even see it, wait. Like I said earlier, they literally have 693 calories in just one single packet, which is actually pretty crazy. There it is guys, literally after everything that I've eaten today, my final total is 9,046 calories, which is actually pretty good. Final total is 9,046 calories, which is actually pretty crazy because I was that close to getting 10,000 calories, which is actually pretty crazy because today I literally had no plan whatsoever. I eaten so much food, and the fact that I was that close to get 10,000 calories, because my final calorie count was 9,040 calories, which is actually pretty crazy. But I feel like I've actually counted calorie wrong or something like that, because in my last video I basically uploaded the video, but I got so many comments of people telling me apparently I like made calories up or something like that, which I feel like I might do the same thing this time around. So if you guys watch the video and you think that, then let me comment down below, and hopefully in the future we'll do it again. When, I have no idea, but the fact that I was that close to get 10,000 10,000 calories with no plan, nothing like that, and my final total is 9,040 calories, which not gonna lie guys, is actually pretty crazy. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash fingers up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want a video where basically I've already done a video where I try to gain as many calories as I can, but if you guys want a video where I try to lose as many calories as I can, then let me comment down below. Also, if you guys had to do the 10,000 calorie challenge, what would you guys do? Would you make a plan? Would you wing it? Let me comment down below, and I'll see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.